big mug of my foot up your ass.
Good morning, everyone. It's Kermacat here, today with a review on the Team Fortress 2 Soldier action figures. This is a review that I kind of wanted to do first, kind of go in my own order of the Team Fortress 2 characters, but I've kind of been going in the order of the Meet the Team videos as uploaded by, or as in the order of a playlist uploaded by Valve. So yeah, Soldier is next, and this is one that I've been kind of excited to do for a while. So I guess I'll get right into it, of course, starting with his weapons. Okay, so unlike a few of the other action figures, Soldier does not come with all of his weapons. He comes with his rocket launcher, which looks amazing, and his shovel, which also looks pretty good. So the rocket launcher is detailed as it looks in-game, and this I called a scope in the Demo Man review, the previous review. This, however, is not classified as a scope, but it's actually classified as an iron sight, specifically a leaf sight, I think. But anyway, something that's actually really interesting about this is that it probably won't show up very well on camera, but this thing is hollow, and it does kind of go all the way through. So I guess if you were so inclined, you could, take a piece of string and pull it all the way through, for whatever reason. Soldier also comes with a total of 5 hands, which is quite a bunch. I guess you could say it's quite a handful. Alright, well, anyway. Soldier's hands that he comes with, he comes with the 2 grips for his rocket launcher, which are, focus please, which are his trigger finger and his grip for the rocket launcher, and then a grip, which is for his shovel. And then he also comes with 2 regular fists, which is kind of interesting, and I kind of wish that they had included these with Heavy. So since Heavy, uses his fists as a melee weapon, since he's so big and strong. Now, a bit of an unfortunate thing with the Blue Soldier, and this might just be because I got the Blue Soldier new in the box and the Red Soldier used off of eBay, is that the way that some of the Soldier's joints work, it's kind of hard to pose him with the rocket launcher. It's definitely easy to pose him with the shovel, but the rocket launcher is a little difficult. So I'm just going to really quickly, is this the left? That is not the left. This is the left. I'm going to fix Blue Soldier's hands back on so we can hold his shovel again. I'll put the shovel into his hand there. Alright. And now I suppose we could look at some articulation. Focus please. As well as some details. Now, one thing that a lot of people kind of point out automatically is that Soldier is the only action figure to come with a cosmetic, which is his Gentleman Service Medal, which has this grayish patch here, which almost looks blue on the Red Soldier, as I'll show you guys in a second. But it's just kind of interesting that they put, like, this on the Soldier in the first place, seeing as that's not on his stock standard loadout. Like, this, because, like, all of the others have, like, stock standard loadouts, like how they look in the game when you first get them, and if you don't have any cosmetics, that's how they all look, but Soldier actually has this little Gentleman Service Medal, and of course, this might have to be something that you have to get in the game. I don't know how you get cosmetics. I'm not very good at the game. I do play it, though. However, much like Heavy, Soldier has very good arm articulation. He's got the ball joint in his shoulder, swivel cut on his bicep, and then he's got elbow articulation, of course. A problem with my Blue Soldier is that his left hand, specifically, the socket for his left hand, sometimes, I guess it depends on what hand you insert in. either it'll be too stuck or too loose, and it'll just fall out way too easily, which is a bit unfortunate. He's got a little bit of a leg motion here. I kind of broke this on the Red Soldier, so that's why I'm demonstrating everything with the Blue Soldier. And then he's got a little bit of a ankle rotation as well as foot joints, or toe joints, I mean. He's got a little bit of toe articulation. And much like Heavy, Soldier has, Blue Soldier has like bluish pants, as well as like a bluish grayish helmet. And then Red Soldier has brownish pants and a brownish helmet, which are very nice. So, since I looked at the articulation on Blue Soldier, we'll look at some details with Red Soldier. So, now something that's also a bit unfortunate is that you kind of have to soak some joints in hot water. I forgot to mention his head rotation. He also has this big joint on his upper torso area, which looks kind of awkward, but it does help out. Something else that's also very nice is that Soldier actually has eyes underneath the helmet, which is kind of interesting. Well, not interesting, sorry, but actually just really nice, because they could have just had the helmet cover them entirely, but he does have eyes under there. He does have eyes. Now, as you can see with Soldier's hand here, if I can get it to come off. Oh, felt like I broke something for a second. Whew. Alright, well, I'm not going to mess with that, but as you can see, Soldier's hand does kind of rotate a little bit, and it's kind of unfortunate because Blue Soldier, his hands do not do that for some unknown reason, which I'm guessing is probably because I got him used and I didn't really soak him in hot water. I'm really disappointed with like the articulation on some of these figures, because some of them, they're really hard to move, and some of them they move way too easily. And I mean, I know it's an easy fix, you just soak them with hot water a little bit, but you shouldn't even have to be doing that in the first place, is the thing. And then, as I pointed out with Heavy and Demo Man, if you look at his, and this does come across on camera actually pretty well, if you look at his grenades, Red Soldier's grenades are more orangish, whereas Blue Soldier's are more yellow, which is just kind of interesting. So now, some more detail on Soldier. He's got two side pouches off the side here, and he's got his back pouch and his strap here. We got the class logo, which was a little bit scratched on the Blue Soldier, but I'll bring the Blue Soldier up so you can see the class logo as well. Yeah, it's a little scratched there. It's probably better on this side. Yeah, there we go. Soldier, Engineer, and Heavy kind of have the best articulation because it's very easy to stand them up on their own without any of these NECA action figure stands, which are sold separately, unfortunately. But, you know, that's kind of nice that they can, I mean, it's probably just my figures. I'm not too sure about other figures, but some are kind of difficult to stand up on their own. But Soldier seems to stand up pretty well on his own. Bit of an unfortunate thing about Blue Soldier is that only one of his feet, which I believe is this one right here, since we kind of had to drill this one, this is the only foot that would actually fit into one of the, or this is the only foot that had like the hole big enough for one of the stands to work, because this one is just way too small and wouldn't fit, so I felt kind of distraught when I bought these things that I had gotten ripped off. But it does fit pretty well, and of course he does stand up. One really quick thing about the stands, and I'll probably mention this with all of these. I really should have mentioned this with all of these action figures, is that they don't really help them stand up in any way. They just kind of help, but at the same time, you kind of got to balance them a little bit if you really want them to stay standing. But the stands, I do recommend the stands if you have these. You could probably find them at your local Target, even if you don't find any of these guys there, since they were all limited release. This is going to take a moment, but I am going to demonstrate something that I forgot to demonstrate with the engineer in the engineer review. But if you take Heavy's shotgun, since Heavy is the only figure to actually come with his shotgun, you can kind of cram it into Soldier's hand. That didn't really take too much force. And then you can kind of have him hold it. It doesn't look 100% like he's actually holding it. And it doesn't really look like that on the engineer either, but you can still get them to hold the shotguns, which is nice if you need to do that for whatever reason, if you want to remake Meet the Spy with the action figures, since Soldier grabs a shotgun in that short. So now, the back of his packaging, well, here's the front of his packaging first, with the Soldier and all the people who sculpted and worked on it. And then mine, Blue Soldier, was actually a little bit of a history thing about Blue Soldier and why he's one of my favorites, is because I actually bought him off of the official Valve Store website, where it actually says we sell products and get in fights. But anyway, they had Soldier for sale, and he was about $35, and they had Soldier, Demo Man, and Heavy all for sale. Demo Man and Heavy were only available in blue, but Soldier was available in both red and blue, but I got a blue version because I just wanted a blue version. I did take quite a bit of time debating, well, do I want a red version or a blue version? And eventually I concluded a blue version, so that's the one that I got. Red Soldier, of course, I just got off of eBay for around the same price, which was actually pretty good. But, of course, it was only just the hand grips for his rocket launcher, and that was it. But he did come with a shovel, which is specifically this one, because the previous owner got some kind of marking on it, or maybe it came like that. That might be like a factory defect or something. Anyway, since Blue Soldier was the very first one that I got, I kind of damaged the back art of his packaging a bit. I actually cut this because of the Team Fortress 2 thing, and then didn't even realize that there was some information about him on the back. And again, lists his name as unknown, and explains that he wanted to fight in World War II, but was rejected from every branch of the military, and then he eventually went to Europe himself, paid for his own plane ticket and everything, and, I quote, went on a Nazi killing spree, which lasted up until 1949. World War II ended in 1945. The Soldier also comes with this class portrait card, which is very nice, and again, it has his Gentleman's Service Medal, which, you know, depending on the color, would have a color for this clip piece. I don't know what this piece would be called, that actually, like, clips to his clothing there, so of course it would be reddish or bluish depending on the character, depending on the colored mercenary. And the thing is that I didn't know that the color of mercenary you got, depending on the color of the mercenary you got, back then when I first got Soldier, I didn't know that depending on the color you would get a certain hat. So Red Soldier comes with the Tyrant's helmet, which is like this Viking-style helmet, and then the Blue Soldier comes with the stainless steel soup pot. So, needless to say, I was very surprised when I got the stainless steel soup pot instead of the Tyrant's helm, because, you know, the only reviews of Soldier were of the red one, and, well, the ones that I could find at least, other than one particular user whose name escapes me as of right now, but, you know, everyone would always review the red ones. No one would get the blue versions to try and compare or anything like how I'm doing. Also, I'm going to try and find this image, and if I can, I'll put it on the screen right now. But when I was searching up certain images, an image of the Soldier action figure popped up, and it was one where they had removed his helmet, and I honestly don't know how to feel about this, but it looks kind of, I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, Soldier is a pretty good figure, and honestly, if you can't get any of the others, I'd recommend Soldier in either red or blue because they're both very well made. Something else I forgot to mention about the detailing is that he actually has like this rubbery fabrication by his coat here. So this is actually like kind of rubbery and flexible. And I'm certain that they use the same material for a scout's shirt, a sniper's vest, the medic's lab coat, and possibly the spy's, definitely the spy's coat. I don't know if they use it on any other figures, but it is nice that they use it on Soldier rather than just trying to force you to have him always being stood up upright. Well, anyway, this has been my review on the Soldier action figures. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
I will send my condolences to your kangaroo wife.
Oh, that slaps me on the knee.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.